everybody! So I recently visited the States and I went to a few round ones while I was here. I'm in Southern California, and I just wanted to offer a few of my thoughts comparing Japanese UFO catchers and round one in Japan versus round one in the States. So the first thing I'd like to say is that it's a lot more expensive to play in the States. It's about $2 per play versus a little bit less than $1 in Japan, depending on the exchange rate. So that makes a big difference. It's like twice as expensive to play in the US. And the other thing is, when you go to round one in the States, you put your money onto a card and then you get credits. So if you play one game, it's 8 credits, and that's equivalent to about $2. So that's really expensive. Your money just goes really fast in the States, from my experience. But in Japan, you're just putting you put 100 yen, which is about the size of a quarter. So you have 100 yen and you just put your money directly into the machine. You don't use a card. So it feels like you're spending money rather than just invisible points or credits. Okay, so that's my first point. It's expensive in the States. My second point is that the prizes in Japan are really good quality. They're actual licensed products, and so if you have a Sanrio prize, you'll have a little copyright Sanrio on the tag, or sometimes it'll have a holographic sticker. But everything is an actual licensed product, and the quality of the products is pretty good. It's like something that you would buy in the store. So for example, the Totoro products, the Totoros that I've won in the UFO catchers are the same ones that I would buy in the licensed Studio Ghibli store, which is called Donguri Republic in Japan. And all the prizes, not all the prizes, but many of the prizes in Japan are really good quality. The fabric that is used to make the plushies is really soft, and some of the plushies are really marshmallowy and squishy. So they're you're getting a really good prize. When I came to the US and I played at round one here, I felt like I could tell by looking through the machine that the quality of the fabric wasn't that good. It's something that is sort of polyester, cheapy kind of material, and it might start to pill after a while. But on the upside, in the US, they have different prizes. Something that we love is My Little Pony. My daughter loves My Little Pony, so I was really happy to find a lot of My Little Pony plushies here at the arcades. Almost all of the round ones had some sort of My Little Pony prize that I went to, and so that was really nice. And the other thing I like is they have the Funko Pop characters, which you don't really see in Japan that often. In Japan, I tend to go for, now that I have a lot of plushies, I tend to go for useful items like towels and blankets and bags. Reusable shopping totes are always great. But there's not a ton of that in round one here. I noticed just a lot of plushies and sometimes little figures and that type of thing. Overall, the size of the round one is much smaller in the US than it is in Japan. It's probably about a half to a third of the size of the arcades that I'm used to. The round ones that I went to here were about the size of my local just random arcade that I find on top of the supermarket, that type of arcade that I always go to. It's not as big as the round ones that I've seen in Japan. I've also noticed that a lot of the prizes are a little more difficult to win. Maybe it's because I'm not as experienced with the machines here. The machines are a little bit different too. In Japan, you have a button where you could press 2 buttons, one which will take you right or left, and the other which will go front or back. The UFO catcher will move, and you tap the button and it stops, and then it'll start to move back, and then you tap the button and it stops again. So you only really get 2 tries. In the US, you have a joystick where you can move it around multiple times, and there's a timer. I think the joystick would, it's a little easier because you can, if you go too far, you can, move it back or whatever. But then I also noticed that in the round one in the States, the claw is farther away from the prize. So there's a bigger space. There's a bigger gap this. So if this is the US, Japan is a little bit more like this from the round ones that I've played at. And every machine is different. There are some machines that have joysticks in Japan, but at round one, most of those big machines have the side-to-side one-tap buttons. And the claw machines are a little different in Japan. I don't know if I just couldn't get a hang of the claw machines in the States, but in Japan, you press the button once to drop it, you press the button once to drop the claw, and then you press it again to close it. So you have a chance to grasp the plushie at the bottom. And not all the machines that I saw in the US had that feature. I think it just dropped and then like picked up and dropped again. But anyway, yeah, that's all I could think of in terms of the differences. I went to two different round ones while I was here, and didn't have any problems filming. The workers were, for the most part, pretty nice, but they didn't go out of their way to help you like they do in Japan. And they also have a prize room, because I guess there's a lot of ticket games. In Japan, I don't think there's any ticket games or prize rooms, but there's a lot of coin pusher machines if you're into that type of thing. But anyway, I had some fun playing at round one here. I felt a little bit ripped off, just because it's twice as expensive as what I'm used to playing, but you know, it's claw machine, so we had a good time, and I did still get that high when I won a prize. Yeah. So yeah, it's a little bit like gambling, but you know, try not to do too much of it. Try to do other things too, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is our first claw machine experience at round one in the US, and this time we didn't do that well because my daughter was whining the whole time about wanting My Little Pony, and it was in a machine that was super rigged and difficult, but she just like the whole time she was like, My Little Pony, My Little Pony. So my husband and I were kind of distracted. I think we spent a little too much time on that machine, and we ended up being a little bit stressed out during our claw machine experience because of our daughter's whining. And do you think she got the My Little Pony at the end? You can wait and find out, but this is going to be a 4-part series of my US round one, my US claw machine experiences, and so I hope you stay tuned for the other episodes. We were a little more successful in the other ones, but this is our first video. So